What's up, everybody? Welcome to the HPT live trading session. What is it? Today is June 20th, Friday, and we are going to execute our super simple three-step approach today in the markets, right? I love these live sessions. We get a lot of great feedback. We are the YouTube channel that collects reliable data and profitable day trading systems based off that data. See, we do not focus on emotion. Everything we do is strictly meant for execution only. Execution each and every single day. What's up, Roderick? We're going to have a lot of W's in the chat today because we are following a very simple system, okay? We're not here to predict things. We're not here to overthink things. We are here to calmly but confidently execute our system, okay? So give me a minute here. Let me get situated. Let me make sure everybody has the link so that they can join and execute with us today. And I'm super pumped, man. Guys, I don't know. I cannot wait to go over. Hold on. Give me 1 second here. I cannot wait to go over this week because, hold on. I cannot wait to go over this week, guys, because this week has been phenomenal. This has been one of the best weeks I've had. And once again, doing nothing out of the ordinary, right? We're just clean execution. Let's look at some of the trades we've had this week. Ready? I mean, FOMC was flawless. It was so like, look at this. This was FOMC. This was 618. Okay. Beautiful, simple three-step approach execution, right? There's no time for thinking. When we see our edge, we act, right? Price, just something I want to point out here, coming right in the end of day, tons of buyers showing up. How do we know this? Okay, buyer, literally green candle. We get a moving average cross. Is that bearish or bullish? That's bullish, my friend. Therefore, once we get that RBI, we're in the market long. Straight slam dunk, okay? 616, look at this trade. Cleared over $1,000, trading one SPX contract. Look at this. Simple, easy, repeatable. Buyers show up here off the open. Bounce off the 50 EMA. You get a moving average cross. Red bar gets ignored. We long right into previous day high right here. Okay, you guys see this? We're longing into a supply zone, right? But there's no time for thinking. There's no time for emotion. We don't second guess. We trust the data. Therefore, execution on point. Beautiful trade. Okay, absolute slam dunk. 611. I mean, once again, we already went over this. This was from last week. But still, just following the approach each and every single day. So pre-market plan was pretty simple. All right, give me a minute here. Let me pull up TOS, and we will break this down. Go over some levels and what it is I'm looking for today. Okay, so pre-market plan, right? Every single day I approach it the exact same way. You guys see my videos, right? You guys already know what it is I'm looking for. I am looking to identify structure, okay? I want to identify bullish and bearish structure, and I want to identify levels of interest. This is key, okay? Because for us to make the decisions that we need to make, we need to understand the context on a larger time frame, okay? So today, when I made the pre-market plan, it was down below 595. Basically, what I was getting at is if buyers could take 595, I'd be a lot more bullish. And that's what they did. Okay, we got very strong buying. We're now above PDL. We're above end of day. So for me to go long, I want to see some good criteria off the open. Okay, I want to see sellers lose it. I want to see sellers try, and I want to see buyers take it back. Okay, open print is going to tell us everything we need to know. My first upside target is previous day open print. And then my next upside target is going to be previous day open print. Okay, so you guys see how, look at, I get a lot of questions about how I identify my levels and my targets. This is exactly how I do it. Okay, I identify yesterday's pit numbers and then the previous day pit numbers. Let me just verify here that that is previous day open print, and it is not. Previous day open print is right there. We could honestly go right there. And you know what? We're going to go right here. Okay. So we have a very large gap above 598. Okay. Just food for thought. Now, in a bearish scenario, I'm looking for sellers to show up, defend 598, okay? Moving average cross, RBI, GBI, short plays into PDL. If sellers hold previous day low, okay? This is very bearish, okay? We're above PDL right now, all right? Let's just talk about it. We were below PDL right here, okay? We were below it. That is bearish. Buyers push price above it. This is bullish. If we get back below by any means, that is extremely bearish, and I'll be looking to target downside targets, okay? So once again, we're not married to any scenario. We're going to let the market tell us what she plans to do. What time is it? We got 10 minutes. Okay. All right, so that's the pre-market plan. Let's move over to SPX. I just SPX kind of, it doesn't have any of that pre-market data, so it kind of gives me a little more clarity on market structure. So just so everybody knows, this is how I chart. I go, okay, where's PDL? PDL is right there. Okay, where's end of day? End of day is right there. So this right here, guys, remember, and this is the sweet spot, okay? Sweet spot, meaning whatever happens here is going to give us insight, okay? The market gives us clues. It communicates to us by these clues. We have to watch what happens at these levels if we want context, okay? So that is, then we got previous open print, pretty close to it. Okay. And we got open print that hasn't showed up yet. We got previous day high. Then we got another upside target we were going to put at previous open print. Very simple. Actually, I'm going to go previous day low first, because that's a level of structure, okay? This market structure is key. Once again, don't overthink your targets, okay? Listen, if buyers hold EOD, where's the next levels of interest? That's how I look at it, okay? So that's what I'm looking for. In a bearish scenario, sellers are going to overtake this end of day PDL. We're looking for short plays targeting 5962, and then we have this very large move below 5962, okay? So don't think for a second that sellers won't be able to push price that low. That is definitely a possibility. Anything below 5962 is extremely bearish. Extremely. All right, so bear target, bull target, PDH, and then obviously if we break PDH, I'm literally targeting end of day from Monday, etc., right? So once again, super simple. If this holds, we target this. If this doesn't hold, we go the other way, okay? How do we know if it's holding? By using our three-step approach. That's our job. Our job isn't to be right. Our job isn't to predict. Our job is to sit back, stay patient, and execute on what actually works, okay? And what works is our three-step approach. That's what we're looking for each and every single day, okay? All right, SPX done. Let's go to Tesla. Talk to me, Tesla. We on Friday when we trade Tesla, we make a lot of money. So I got to plot Tesla. First thing I'm going to do here is get rid of this, get rid of this. Okay. Look at this. Interesting. Okay, so end of day on Tesla is 322.05. I'd say it's about right there. Okay. Now, PDL is down here. Okay, very good. Downside target. I don't know how anybody charts without using pint numbers. Like I would hate not watching pint numbers. Now I'm going to look at PDH, okay? PDH is very important. Why? Because we've gotten some play here. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm sweating. All right. All right, let's do this. Okay, PDH, check. Then that's okay. So ready? I'm watching PDH for an upside target. I got previous day open print all the way down here. Okay, that's another downside target. So that's not PDL. PDL is all the way down there. What I love about Tesla is its average true range. Look how much Tesla moves. Dude, you get on the right side of a Tesla contract on a Friday, you can easily make 2, 3, 4, 5, even 1,000% ROI. I've seen contracts go from 100 all the way up to 1,000, 2,000. I mean, it's crazy. Trading Tesla is key, especially on a Friday. Okay, so don't sleep on Tesla. Tesla will give you some great setups. I used to kind of get like, it's so funny, man. I used to overthink stuff like crazy. Tesla's contracts are too expensive, right? But the thing is, even if you trade 1 or 2 contracts the right way, you'll make so much more money. It's crazy, and you'll actually build that positive relationship between you and the market, which is extremely important. Okay, anybody can trade, put on a trade, and make money, but who can establish a neurological connection pathway with their trading? Like, you establish a positive relationship with the market where you don't have to be afraid anymore. That's worth more than gold. That's what we work on with all the mentors and everybody I coach on HPT, every member, honestly. As a matter of fact, guys, just so everybody knows, I have an offer for the summer. Okay, one-time payment, $150. You get a year access. 6 months, or is it a year? We'll do a year. A year access to our team in 4 coaching sessions. Okay, these are extremely valuable coaching sessions. Okay, they're personalized. They're based on what you've been through, what you're going through. Very easy, yet extremely valuable way for you to get on our team, and very cheap. Okay, very cheap. Years access, $150. You get to trade with the killers. Easy money. All right, so this is Tesla. The one I'm looking at right here. Easy money, bullish target. You know, guys, for me, it's all about staying in a positive state of mind, right? If I could just stay in flow state and just execute, then I've done my job. All right. So Tesla, once again, pretty simple. Our pre-market plan is going to be really based off the 1 hour time frame as well. I'm looking for that healthy price action. I'm looking for a nice pop here into previous day high. And then obviously any buying pressure here at PDH. I'm looking for longs targeting. Let's see here. This guy. 332.15 and 333.15. All right, guys, give me 1 second. I got to use the bathroom. All right.
Should Schlocken.
All right, guys, let's get this money. Tesla's coming right into PDH. Let's see here. We got a minute before the bell opens. So one thing I like to remind you back, baby. What?
You know, when you turn it on neighborhood, there was people standing, and there was like a truck parked at the edge, and there was like people standing there working or doing something. So I had to do a wider turn in, and he was zooming up the stop sign. I had to literally like swerve. I literally was like, I'm so sorry. And he was like,
yeah, you're so lucky at being a pretty female.
I'm going to say,
You got smoked.
It's not my fault though. The thing is, the truck was out there. I had to. There was no other way to pull inside neighborhood, and I couldn't see him no matter what.
Yeah, it is what it is. Thank God you're okay.
Yeah, I know. I just my heart.
Yeah. All right, here we go. So now that we're above PDL, we're above end of day. Look at that 1 hour time frame, guys. We're extremely extended from that 1 hour time frame. Okay. So this is something I'm going to be watching. Obviously, there's some news catalyst that's causing the market to pump right now. If I come over here in the Discord to, let me see here. Announcements is right here. Okay, let's see. So this is news for the day. It looks like 10 a.m. We have some leading economical fundamental news. So we'll let that do its thing. Market's about to open. Okay. Our goal, we have one goal today, guys. Identify opportunity and execute. Well, two goals, as a matter of fact. So that's what we're going to be doing. Opening right here. Oh my God. Look at this. Look where previous day open print is. Exactly where it was the other day. Okay. So this is very important. Let's see what happens when we come into EOD here. We're a little extended from that 1 hour. So I'm going to keep my eye on that. Let me pull up SPX over here. Let's get this money. All right. So once again, and look where my open print was. It's like I nailed it. Perfect. That's hilarious. A lot of volume. Let me see what contracts are running at today. All right. SPX contracts are 1,300 at the money. Okay, so contracts aren't crazy. Price is coming into EOD. We're getting some buying. Now, this is one of those scenarios, okay? We're in an uptrend. Now, the three-step approach is trading a solid moving average cross. So, in a way, I'm going, hey, listen, until the market shifts, there's really not that good of a move for me. That doesn't mean that there's no move, okay? It just means that I'm going to have to improvise a little bit. Let's take a look at Tesla. I trade 0 day. So I trade 0 day every single day. Oh my God. Look at Tesla here. Just bursting through previous day high. Look at that. Unbelievable. Strong buying. Now, once again, we don't chase, okay? We don't just rush into it because obviously the market's in a frenzy right now, okay? This is not where you go full retard, okay? Yes, the market's moving. That doesn't mean you have to be a part of it, okay? Remember, your job's to identify the opportunity and execute, okay? The opportunity isn't based on your emotion. It's not based on what you're thinking, feeling, or even seeing. It's based on your strategy, okay? Because your eyes will play tricks on you sometimes. So you got to be a little careful. Yeah, we're getting some buying here, but there's nowhere to put my risk. Why is that? Look at, oh my Lord. Look at Tesla, man. That's booming. SPY, we're getting a little bit of a battle here at previous open print. Yeah, Lance, I trade 0 day options. SPX, 0 days. Sometimes I trade SPY. SPX, in my opinion, offers the best risk-reward ratio. I catch a dollar move on SPY, but I trade SPX contracts. I make around 40 to 50% ROI. You really can't beat that. So I'm looking to capture a dollar. I usually risk about 30 to 50 cents on SPX, which will cost me around 20 to 30% risk. And it changes based on volatility. But yeah, that's what I trade. Tesla with the heat this morning. Unreal. Look at that. Now, and there's something to be said here. What happened? Clearly, there was a lot of sellers at PDH that stopped out of their trade, right? Because that literally fueled a mega move up into our first target here on Tesla at 332.15. SPY, we're getting a nice little shift right here. Where's all my tools at? Where's my tools? Okay, getting a nice little red candle here, but that doesn't mean anything. Remember, in pre-market plan was I'm looking for sellers in a bullish scenario. I'm looking for sellers to lose it, okay? I want to see them lose. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool, Lance. Prop firms, I've never partaked in a prop firm. Fortunately, I was able to develop a pretty good system before they got popular. So I've just never. I got nothing against prop firms. If it makes more sense to build that trust with yourself on a prop firm, by all means, do it. A lot of traders trade prop firms, as a matter of fact. I'm starting to realize that as I get into the Discord business and I'm recruiting traders for my team. A lot of traders trade prop firms. That's cool. All right, so let's see here. Strong rip on Tesla. Wow. A lot of buyers showing up here. Would I go long here with an RBI? I would not. And I'm going to explain why. Look where that 1 hour 9 is. The 1 hour 9 is $1.70, $1.80 away. That right there, it's too much for me. Now, that doesn't mean this is a bad long play. Let's talk about this. Another reason I want to go long is because Tesla's ripping into a target where there could definitely be selling. But I would not go long here for one simple reason, and it's because we are extended from our larger time frame moving average. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you this right now. Moving averages are God's gift to the world, okay? A lot of people just don't know how to use them properly. Moving averages are going to keep you from getting caught in overextended trends, okay? An overextended trend is a trend that is extended from its moving average. So in this scenario, we're very extended from the 1 hour, which doesn't mean it won't continue. It just means that there's a very high chance that price is going to come back into this moving average at some point. Whether that point's in 5 minutes, whether that point's in an hour or two, we don't know. But based on historical data, meaning data I've collected over the years, it makes more sense to stay patient here, even though that's a great RBI. It's literally bouncing off end of day. I mean, this could be a really nice push, but in my mind, we are much too extended from that 1 hour. I want to take trades a little bit closer to it. Fabio and Eric, welcome to the live. I love you guys, man. You guys are HPT veterans. You guys, Todd, Darren, you guys been on the team for a while, and it shows. Y'all are starting to trade a little good. Y'all are starting to trade a little pretty good. I love you guys, man. Let's get paid today. Let's have a great day. I'm watching Tesla. Let's see if Tesla falls below PDH, guys. You already know I'm looking for shorts. Do anything you can to remain calm, okay? Fridays, I don't know what it is, but Fridays cause more retail traders to go full retard than any other day of the week. There's a lot of pressure on a Friday. You want to end the week good. You don't want to end the week red. There's like this false expectation that literally crushes traders because it makes them behave in a completely retarded fashion, okay? Sorry if I offend anybody using that word. It's the only way for me to describe type A person and type B person, okay? Type A person goes full retard, wants to be green for the day, and will compromise their rules for it. Type A person is not consistent. Type B person understands Fridays just like any other day of the week. He may have a losing trade. He may miss a couple opportunities. But one thing he won't do is compromise his system or his rules to be green. Type B is a consistent and confident trader. Okay, so there's those two traders. You got to make the decision. What trader do you want to be? Do you want to be the trader that just hops in because it looks good? Or well, hold on to that loser to hope it comes back so you don't end the day red or whatever it may be. That's up to you. Okay, I'm watching Tesla here. We're falling below PDH. Bam. All right, so look at Tesla here. Falling below PDH, and we're at the 1 hour 9. Okay, it's very important. SPY, we're very extended from that 1 hour 9. Okay, so once again, there's going to be a lot of, in my opinion, there's probably going to be a lot of chop and back and forth riffraff here between not the 9 and the price. Tesla is at the 1 hour 9. Okay, so now I'm watching this. If sellers take this, I'm going to become bearish, and I'm going to look to target EOD. But we'll see. It's a very bullish trend, so I'm not just going to assume that sellers are going to take it. Okay, this is where most traders fail miserably, is they assume things. They go, "Oh my God, it's got to reverse. Get me in short." Well, if you get in short there, your stop's got to be all the way up here, and it's just not repeatable. Okay, so just stay patient. Once again, that's about a $5 move here. We could potentially grab. So I don't need to, once again, compromise just to get into a trade. Okay, we control our behaviors, we control ourselves, and we remain focused on the goal. Okay, so let's see what we get. SPY showing a lot of strength. A lot of strength. Look at that. Nice bounce here off the cloud, getting a pretty nice push. SPX. Oh, dude. Watch this, guys. Guys, I'm telling you right now. Watch this. Okay? Watch this. We're coming into previous day high here on SPX. We haven't had an RBI yet on SPX. Okay? No RBI on the way up usually means no RBI on the way down. Yeah, Lance, we're very extended. Now, once again, it's all what I'm saying is this right here. This is going to be interesting. What tool is this? What the heck? How do traders do this? Look at it. Oh, let's put the pitchfork on there. Let's identify the derivatives. And let's figure, like, how do you, like, isn't that what's so cool about trading, though? Like, all the tools are beneficial in their own way. I talk to a lot of traders. It's fun. A lot of traders are like, "Oh, I use this moving average instead of what you use." I'm like, that's okay. It's not about which moving average you use. It's the relationship you've built with it. Okay. The awareness to it. Why is PDH here on SPX so much different than SPY? That's interesting. We got to keep an eye on that, guys. All right, back to Tesla. Yes, sir. Look at Tesla. Tesla's looking mighty bearish. Open print. All right. So let's see if our system can materialize here on Tesla. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. No, I just started Minecraft. A lot of selling here on Tesla coming in. A lot of selling here on Tesla. A lot of selling. All right, so now we're coming into previous day high on SPY, okay? Now Tesla's dropping below previous day high. I'm looking for my 3-step approach here for potential short play. Let's see if we can get a pullback up into open print and then a GBI for a short play down to EOD. We might cook right through previous day high, honestly. And, you know, it is what it is. If so, our next target would be on SPY. It would be, or I'm sorry, SPX, that 6,032 level. Right out of the gate. But we have not broke it just yet. Tesla's looking like a snack, dude. Look at this. Okay. Now, we stay patient, man. We stay patient. Stay patient. Wait for our edge. Oh, Tesla. Okay, so I'm looking at the 325 puts here on Tesla. We've now fallen below the 1 hour trend. SPY is super extended coming in. Our SPX is coming into previous day high. We're pretty extended from the moving averages, so I would not pull back. Possibly reversal is very highly probable right here. Tesla, it's selling off. Do we rush in? No. What if we don't get a GBI? So what? Okay, once again, my goal is not to be right. My goal is to get it right. Okay, there is a difference. The goal is not to be right. The goal is to get it right. Okay, that means get your strategy execution on point. Right? I'm not trying to be right. I'm trying to get rich. I'm trying to use the system. And once again, this is just why. Oh, here comes selling. Look at that. Look at that to a T on SPX, guys. You can't make this shit up. How do you not trade with pit numbers? Look at SPX here. And if you are a SPY or a futures trader, you should still be looking at SPX because look at that. If I pull up SPY right here, guys, we are nowhere near PDH or anything like that. But we are still getting very large selling, right? So once again, SPX is the index, okay? It is very important. You should definitely be watching it. Oasis, you caught a little long. Love it. Good job, bro. Clean execution. Once again, this is just me, okay? Everyone has their own approach, but this is why I usually don't enter long without the move. Or this is why I usually won't enter without the moving average cross because there usually isn't much follow through. Usually, not all the time, but more often than not, you're not going to get good follow through without the cross. Okay, so still a great long play. Great, more than about $1, almost $1. A lot of selling. Listen, if I was a reversal trader, that's exactly where I'd be getting in short. But I stopped trading reversals a long time ago. Long time ago. I don't mean it like that. It's just I no longer use that methodology to justify an entry on the market. Does that make a little more sense? Obviously, like I still use the information from a reversal to enter into positions. But my goal is not to identify the reversal no more. I no longer guess the high. A lot of selling. Fake out. A lot of traders got caught in that fake out. Massive candle. Look at that. All right. Tesla with the clean moving average cross. We got about $1.50. Wow. Unreal. Tesla's sinking. Stinking thinking. SPX. Look at that off PDH, guy. What did I tell you? Literally, guys, what did I tell you with these pit numbers, man? Look at that. What I say? I said no RBI on the way up usually means no GBI on the way down. Okay? The law of polarity, right? This isn't me being some sort of genius. This is just pattern, okay? This is basically when there's no structure to the upside, there's then no structure to the downside, okay? Oh, that's cool, Oasis. That's cool. There's a lot of selling. Damn. Holy shite. Damn. Oh my God, red candle. Do I get in short? No. No. That would be retarded. Okay, stay patient. The goal today is not to go full, never go full retard. That's what my mentor used to say. That's why I say it. My mentor I had, he used to be like, Josh, never go full retard. Okay. It's just a really good way to understand when you're not in the right state. You're in more of a disempowered state based off worry and fear. So, it just raises awareness to the fact that sometimes we don't see things the correct way. Okay. That perceptual distortion comes in, and when the perceptual distortion comes in, it's coming in based off emotion always. So the term going full retard is based off you're emotionally worried, you're concerned, you're not seeing things correctly. You're just let's get it done, right? Like you think you're doing really well, but in reality you're at full retard mode, and then you FOMO into a trade or you rush something. Oh no, it's going to reverse. It's going to keep going. Let's go. Nope. Listen, pull it back. Okay. Where's the strategy? Is our strategy present right now? No. What were we talking about with the extension from the 1 hour? Okay, we were saying it's probably going to come back. So, like, what I do that keeps me from like FOMOing or anything like that is I'll literally just watch this, and I'll be like, okay, I'm understanding the story pretty well right now. We're very extended. We're coming into the sweet spot on SPY. Okay, this is very important, guys. This is very, very important. Look at that gap between price and the 9. I'm feeling like this thing's going to sink. But we will see. It's not about what I feel. It's not about what I think. It's about my ability to execute the system. Watching Tesla. Damn, look at that. 1 hour on Tesla. Jeez. Damn. $9 1 hour candle on Tesla. Sounds about right. All right, SPY. Getting a lot of selling here. Let's see what SPX looks like. I bet it gives us something good. Sure does. Coming right into open print, boys and girls. Okay, so let's see here. Open print's very important. Tesla. Would I go short here on Tesla if I get a GBI? I don't like the moving average. We'll have to see. I don't like, it's like a whipsaw right now. Let's see. We first need the GBI. So let's wait. Stay patient. Strong selling here on SPX below open print. Look at that off previous day high. That's crazy. And guys, once again, right? I just really want to make this point. It needs to be clear. Do you guys see this rally up into previous day high? There's no RBI. There's no GBI. Meaning there's no structure. Do you guys see any structure here on the way down? No structure. Okay. So if you were a reversal trader and you see price rally into a critical level with no structure, you could probably, if I was a betting man, bet that price was going to reverse without any structure to the downside. Couple things I'm noticing on SPX that are important is we're above the 50. Okay. Cloud is green. We're coming in open print. There's a very healthy trend on SPY. Okay, so just because we got some red candles doesn't mean anything. We have news coming out in about 5 minutes. So let's see. Tesla's coming up to its moving average. I'm looking for a healthy trend. I would love to see a pullback into the open. Let's see if we can get that. All right, where's SPY at? I don't want to miss this. SPY. Yeah, we're most likely going to get a pullback into that 1 hour. We're at that sweet spot. Very extended from the 1 hour right there. Pockets mean pullback. You guys already know it. This is what we coin a pocket. It's a pocket. Okay, there's a pocket between the moving average and price. Okay, that's a pocket. You guys see the pocket on a larger time frame. Okay, pockets usually mean pullback. Tesla coming up to the EMA cloud here. Tesla bouncing off that 50 EMA on the 1 hour too. Interesting. Look at the chop here on Tesla, dude. This thing's just, and this is the daily. This is the daily right here. Look at this. It's a lot of chop. A little pennant or something. A little chart pattern going on. Okay. Come back to SPY. Patience is key. Hopefully you guys got some good plans this weekend. I'm just going to be doing a lot of on-demand trading. I got 4 mentorship sessions this weekend, so I'm really excited about that. Do I want to short Tesla or GBI right here? Let's see. No, I'm going to avoid the Tesla play. Well, number one, it hasn't been ignored yet. Number two, I just don't really like the 1 hour, and we're coming. But if I was going to short that, I'd be looking for a move in the end of day. But the 5-minute trend is pretty healthy. We are getting a moving average cross. We are getting a GBI. But it's not SPY. So I'm not, how do I want to say this? SPY, if I get my criteria, I have to take it. Lance, you're having another baby? What a savage. Good for you, man. Children are the best thing in the world. They're, in my opinion, children are the hardest thing in the world. But they have the best payout. They by far have the best payout. Under the 1 hour. Yeah, Roderick. Tesla, it really doesn't look bad. But we haven't got the GBI yet. So let's see. Yeah, Lance, that's awesome, dude. So happy for you. There's nothing more motivating than children. Strong selling here on SPY. Still, my edge has not been present. So I just got to stay patient. But once again, the extension on the 1 hour is getting filled. Guys, I got to pee. I'll be right back. All right. Watching SPY here. See if we can get our criteria. This means we're below open print on SPX. Tesla, the green bar is just too large. Roderick, check it out, though. The 1 hour has bumped down here on Tesla. Notice here on SPY, the 1 hour has bumped up. This is something I'm noticing, okay? 1 hour, even though we've gotten selling, has bumped up. That means the overall momentum is still rather bullish, okay? So let's see what we get. See what we get here. What's SPX telling me? SPX below open print coming in at 50. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like buyers they're not done just yet. What's up, baby? Okay, give me a second. All right. Open print. Look at SPX. I don't know. Am I going to take a GBI? You guys know it. I got to take it. If I get it, I got to take it. I'm going to switch over to SPY and SPX here. I just don't like that 1 hour bumping up like that. Debo caught a short play. Look at that. Great play here. I'm going to put Debo on blast. Look at this short play one of our members just caught. Strong selling here. Boom. Comes down. Confidently entered into that market short below the open. Great play, Darren. Targeting previous day low. Savage mode. Straight savage. Savage. Debo is a stud. Darren, he's been in my life for a while, and he's a great friend. He's a great trader. One of the best people I know. Phenomenal person. I love having you on the team, Debo. You are a savage. That's what we do over here at HPT. Like HPT is literally met. That's why you'll see it everywhere. It's becoming the absolute best version of you. That's what high performance trader is all about. Okay, you got to be disciplined. You got to be effective. You got to be diligent. And that's exactly the type of person Darren is. Darren has his own algo. Make sure you check him out. Dude literally created a trading algorithm. Very smart individual. All right, falling below open print here. Pretty solid move to the downside here. Still nothing for me to really pull a trigger on. I'm staying extremely patient. I don't like trading trends that do not have an RBI or GBI. There's just no structure. Yes, bro. I'm either coming to Ohio or you're gonna come back up to Cuse. I really feel like 2025 is going to be a very, 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 very good year, especially by the end of summer. So, yeah, bro, we need to get back in the gym immediately. Me and Devo were working out when I was still 270 pounds, 260. All right, watching. Remember, guys, look at the trend on the 1 hour. It's slowly bumping up. Okay, still watching for a GBI here. I will short a GBI if I get one. Let me get my contracts locked and loaded. I'll be going with the SPX 5990. Okay, that's my because it's right next to previous open print. So SPX makes it very clear. Okay, look, GBI targeting 5987. That'll be my first short play here on SPX if we get a GBI. Let the market tell us what to do right here, okay? I'm not committed to shorts. I don't marry them, okay? But if I get a green bar that gets ignored here, I will be entering short. All right, so I'm looking for price to break 597.09. A pretty tight risk here. Let's see what our risk will be. Our risk will be 52 cents. Probably bump it up to that cloud. Then we'll go like 63 cents. It's good for me. Oh, here we go. Come on. Can we break it? Let's see. Get a little zoom in here on SPX. 16, 11, 5. I'm in it. Boom. All right. So trading the strat here. Very simple. GBI, we are in short. Our stop is directly above the previous candle. Okay, we're coming into the 1 hour. It's kind of sketchy, but I got to take it. Okay, there's no time for thinking. Watching SPX here, looking for a push into 5987. We're coming into that 50 on the 5. So a lot of things can happen here. A lot of things can happen. My stop's going to be at 597. We'll go 597.80. 597.80. Coming into that 50 on the 5. But you know what, guys? I got to trade my strategy. It just is what it is. There's really no time for thinking. Ooh, nice push. And see if we can get some follow through here down to previous day low. Now we've done our job, okay? There's nothing else for us to do. There's no more second guessing. There's no more thinking, okay? If and when the market pays us, it pays us. We have one more job, and it's to manage this trade appropriately, okay? There's no thinking or overthinking or there's none of that, okay? We got into the position. Now it's up to me to cut the trade if price breaks that previous candle or to cut the trade when we hit 597.87. Looks like we're getting some strong selling here on SPX. Let's see here. Yes, sir. Very nice. Got our little moving average cross. Got a pretty healthy trend here on the 5-minute. Look at SPX with that just drop. Look at that. Look at that sink. Look at that sink here. Look at that sink. Look at that. Look at SPX just dumping. Oh. All right, I am currently up 13% here. Let's see if we can get a larger push. There we go, 77, 74. Let's get PDL. Let's get PDL. PDL is 59642. We're coming into that 1 hour trend, okay? And so things can get a little sketchy here. But once again, guys, we've done our job. Now the rest is completely up to the market. It's kind of a sketchy play coming into that 1 hour. But you know what? This is the main thing, right? Like, you'll always find a reason why you shouldn't take the trade. Okay? There's always a reason why you shouldn't take the trade. Okay? My main thing is when I see my edge, I pull the trigger. That's it. I got my stop up here at 59757. Let's see if we can get some follow through. I like that 5-minute trend. We came into the 50. We couldn't close below the 50. Let's see what we get here. SPX painting a pretty simple picture, right? Our stop's going to be right there above open print on SPX. Five-minute trend looks pretty good. Yeah, we might get a little riffraff here at that 50. Let's see. Tesla just sinking. Tesla having a lot of selling pressure. Coming in the end of day there. Watching what a retest at that zone would look like too. That's one thing I do when I'm in a position is I become comfortable with what may happen. Oh, look at SPX here. There we go. Very nice. Coming in the previous day open print. Always trust the strategy. Always. Always. Okay. Coming up on a possible trim here in a minute. Coming into that 1 hour trend. Things can get a little funny here. But I'm going to let this one play out. You guys trim when you want to. So far, we're about 40 to 50 cents in the direction, intended direction. But I'm looking for a push here to PDL. But like I was saying, guys, one thing I like to do is run through the scenarios in my mind. Okay. Like, you know, I'll be like, okay, we're coming into the 1 hour 9. We're coming into the 50. Basically, this is going to remain bearish until sellers lose this gray box. Okay. So I have to be okay with price coming into this green box. Like, I have to be, right? Like, just because price doesn't automatically go in our favor and the market doesn't push immediately, like, that doesn't mean anything, right? The average trade time, meaning how long it takes for the imbalance to happen, is about 58 minutes. So we gotta be okay with price fluctuating, going back and forth. This is why I love the 5-minute time frame. I'll just continue to watch it over and over. And once I get that initial RBI or GBI, I draw my box right around it, and I'm looking for sellers to hold it. Let's see what happens. So look at where the moving average is, right? Where moving average is up here at 597. What is this? 336. So let's see here how price reacts. I got my stop right above the candle that was ignored. Okay. Using SPX. I'm trading SPX. So my stop is right above open print. That's where my stop is. If price goes there, I'm done with the trade. I'm out. Once again, this is why I love our strategy, because I always know exactly where to get in and exactly where to get out. Yeah, we got that little pocket. So let's see here. You guys see that pocket? Pocket. Okay. Brings it down a little bit. Let's see what happens. All right, now let's see if the momentum here with selling can continue. SPX, I mean, we are below that 50. We're below that 50 EMA. That is definitely very bearish. We need some continuation, though. All right, so we've come into the 9 on the 5-minute. Watch here, guys. It's very important, okay? We have to watch how sellers react here. Seller price came into it. I'm looking for sellers to defend it, okay? I want to see that continuation. We're coming into the 1 hour 9, right? This is a mega battle right here. This is mega battle right here. You see how I use the moving averages to guide me, though? I'm not like, oh my God, they're trending down, go short. I'm going, no. Well, the moving average, price came into the moving average, and what happened? Sellers they're showing strength. Okay. We need them to push price below the previous candle. Looking to target previous open print here on SPX, which is right around PDL on SPY. Coming into that 50. Now, I could have been like, oh, I don't want to take it. The 50's right there. You could always find a reason why not to take your trade. But I don't know if you guys watched yesterday's video I posted. It's not about being green today. It's about being green over the week, over the month, okay? What that means is when you can't be connected, okay? It's got to be emotionless. You got to see it, pull the trigger. We have proper risk management at all times. There's no way for us to lose. All we have to do is execute. So I'm looking for sellers to hold this trend. Definitely getting a little play here at that 1 hour. This is a tough one. You might have a little drawdown on this one. That's okay. It is what it is. There's going to be a battle right here. Pops up. Got my stop. Exactly where it needs to be. Ready to stomp out if I need to. This is key. This is the meat and potatoes right here at trading. But once again, I'm watching to see how sellers show up at this moving average. Buyers are showing a lot of strength. And it's right off that 1 hour. It's right off the 1 hour 9. So I get it. I could see both scenarios very clear. Um, 12, 13%, down 13% here on my SPX puts. Right around where we got in it. This is what we do. We're traders. You think drawdown, losing trades don't mean shit. They mean nothing. But this is far from over. This is what we call the battle. This is the battle, my friends. This is what separates the in my opinion, the pros from the noobs, we'll call them. Okay? Like everyone's gonna like, can you stick to your plan when the trade starts going against you a little bit? Let's see. Let's see how sellers react here. I need sellers to push and hold the zone. If buyers get price above open print on SPX, this thing definitely might have some legs. Let's see. All right, coming up to EOD. Let's see what sellers can do here. 597. It's a little different than SPX and SPY. I don't like this. Let's see here. What happens at this candle is important. If we close above that 9, I'm getting out of the trade. How much? Let's see here. Two-minute 20. This is important. Yeah, so my stop's going to be at 597. Yeah, 597.65. Okay, so I'm right there. If it happens, it happens. But we're not going to risk that much. Risking about 40, 50 cents here. I am down 17% on my SPX cons. Let's see if we can get that shift. All right, 2-minute 20. Can she hold? Oof. Oof. Look at that selling. Yo, stop. Stop. Always trust the strategy, guys. You guys seen that off the 2-minute 20? That was fucking insane. That was insane. Todd, yo, did you see that? Bam. That was insane. Unreal. And guys, once again, this is why you gotta stick to what you know. Okay, let's see if we can get some selling pressure here. It's a very important level. We're right there at the 50 on SPX. Okay, it's very important. Buyers aren't trying to let this go, but let's see if we can get some continuation here. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. That right there, though, is it's just regular market mechanics. Okay, that's regular moving average. So now my stop is gonna go directly, probably right above that candle. Oh, look at this. This is blueprint, guys. Let's see if we can get it. All right. Now we're currently up 6% here. Oh. Yo, guys. That's crazy. That is wild. Look at this. Very strong push here. Coming into previous day open print. Let's go. Let's go. Darren, you know how we give it up, man. You know how we give it up. PDL. Let's get that push into PDL. I'm keeping a tight stop. I got a tight. Oh, it just snapped it. Next target, 59542. Let's see if we get end of day here on SPX. Push. We're up 36% here. Look at this, guys. Unbelievable. This is beautiful. Oh, yo, yo. Come on. Come on, guys. Always trust the strategy. Always trust the strategy. Always trust the strategy. All right. Take the snapshot. All right. I'm playing. Oh, guys, it's going. It's going. It's going. Look at this. It's gone. This is gone. All right, ready? Get ready to book it. Hold on. Don't sell yet. 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 Hold on. Do something different, guys. Do something different. Do something different. We're getting very extended here on the 5-minute. All right, I'm booking it. Hold on. Yep, I'm out. Boom. What did we learn? What did we learn? Always trust the strategy. Always trust the strategy. Guys, let me just say something here real quick. That trade was extremely uncomfortable, but we trusted the strategy and we executed flawlessly. Look at all the wins in the chat. Didn't I tell you guys you were going to make money today? Didn't I tell you guys you were going to make money? Proud of you guys, man. That wasn't easy. That wasn't easy. Look at that. Win. Fabio, 400. Everybody's eating. 380. Easy money. Easy money. And once again, guys, it was all execution. 200. Look at the team here. Look at the team here. If you can't hack drawdown, you ain't a trader. That's right, Darren. Yo, guys, but did you see how we dealt with the drawdown? Right? The whole time I was like, I cannot get out of this trade until price breaks that green box. And it's because we've back tested the shit out of this. Right? And it's basic market mechanics. It's basic market structure. Okay. You got the EMA cloud. You got the moving average cross. You got the GBI. That is great, guys. I'm so happy that you guys were a part of that. That was beautiful. And guys, once again, if anybody wants to do this each and every single day, all you have to do is click those links below and join a team of straight savages. Straight savages. Everybody that joins our team levels the fuck up. Okay? So make that decision. Even if you just want more information on how we trade, come over here, HPT Cross. See, what's the difference, right? When you're about to pull that trigger and get into a position, you need that confidence. This is why I preach confidence in all my videos. Okay? And it's all about understanding what works and what doesn't work. We have something that works exceptionally well, If you want more info, subscribe to my dad reports and I'll give them to you. Okay? Completely for free on a weekly basis. But if you want to execute with the team every single day, you guys already know what to do. I'm building a team of savages and market killers. And I'm not going to stop until we're all profitable. So, on that note, I love you guys. Oh, what a great way to end the week. What a great way to end the week. Beautiful. Beautiful. And once again, guys, it wasn't special. It wasn't significant. Okay? It wasn't extravagant. It was the same damn strategy every single time. Every single time. It doesn't change. We're not looking for something new tomorrow, okay? We're looking for the same approach each and every single day, okay? And guys, listen. One more thing before I get off. I'm offering a full year for free, okay? In 4 sessions with me for $150. Right now, you can literally level the fuck up. The tools are right there. You could trade with us for a complete year. I love you guys. I hope to see you there. Everybody have a fantastic weekend. And all HPT members, you already know it. Tomorrow, live webinar. Let's break down the week and let's prepare for the next week. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Have a great weekend. Peace. Yes, M Dizzy includes the Discord. You join, you get full access to the Discord for a full year. $150 comes with 4 sessions. Okay. You go to the website and click Trader Bootcamp. If you click the Trader Bootcamp, you come over here. You come all the way down. This is the summer slam dunk offer. $150, 1 year, full access, 4 coaching sessions, daily alerts, mindset webinars, all that. Click join bootcamp, make the payment. And I listen, guys, I'm going to tell you this. I've already had multiple people sign up. So my schedule is getting packed. Okay. So if you want those sessions, you guys got to make this happen right fucking now. Okay. Join a team that's going to actually level up, and we're going to show you exactly what you need to do each and every single day. I look forward to seeing you there, M Dizzy. Once you make the payment, you will be directed to the Discord. I will give you full access, and we will schedule our session. Okay? So I love you. Oh, hold on. Before we hop off, we might have another short play coming up. Hold on. Hold on. What am I looking at right here, guys? Not just an RBI or GBI, but we are looking for, hold on. Hold up. My bad. I'm getting blown up here. Look at the 1 hour trend right here. Look at the 1 hour trend. We're right on it. Okay. So you guys see my blue horizontal line right here, right? We are right on it. And we are literally getting a push. Okay. If we get a GBI right here, guys, we have to take this short. What time is it? 11:32. Got a couple more minutes. I can't say no to opportunity. I can't. But once again, that doesn't mean we get in right now, right? No, we stay patient because this is a very important level. Very important level right here. Yeah, we're killing it this year, guys. Like, dude, we're straight. Like, it's so crazy. Like, before we hop off, real quick, I just want to hold on. Let me pull up the chat so I can see what you guys are saying here. Like, let's just look here. Look at all the W's in the chat, dude. This is what I'm talking about. All right, ready? So over here, let's just look here one more time before we hop off. Just because I need you guys to understand the importance here, okay? Every single day, we are making the same decision. We are executing the same approach each and every single day. Moving average cross, red bar, ignored long. Okay. That was the previous day. That was the previous day. This was FOMC. Okay. So once again, and what did today's trade look like? It was extremely repeatable. Same approach each and every single day. Green ignored, we entered short immediately. Once we entered short, we put our stop above it. We held through some drawdown. So what? Look at that. It's beautiful. I can't wait to recap this with you guys. I cannot wait. Okay. All right. So I'm going to hop off. I love you guys. I'm Dizzy. I'm looking forward to having you, brother. I really am. All I ask is that you bring your absolute best version. Remain open-minded, and we'll talk in the session anyway. So it's going to be exceptionally well, brother. I'm looking forward to building a very strong relationship with the market and you. So I love all the HPT veterans. Guys, great day. Thank you for showing up. Clean execution. Let's shut this week down, and I'll see you guys at the webinar tomorrow. Peace.